Okay, so here is unbelievably, an even stupider book. I know I already wrote you a comment, but I realized it didn't make that much sense the way I explained it, so I decided I would show you Carl's Christmas by Alexandra Day. It was actually one of my beloved childhood stories, but then I went back and read it and I was like, this is garbage. So yeah, it starts off with the parents in the baby's nursery, and they're saying to the dog, "We're going to grandma's and then to church. Take good care of the baby, Carl." And notice on the wall that it is December 24th. So they're going to their grandma's house, but they're leaving the baby home on Christmas Eve with the dog. Great parenting right there. I don't. So yeah, they leave, and then that is it for the words in this book. The rest are just pictures of the hilarious adventures of Carl and this random baby who he has to look after because the parents won't take it to go see grandma. So yeah, the baby has enough motor skills to balance on the dog's back down the stairs, but not to walk. So I'm gonna go look at the Christmas tree. That's safe. Let the baby near the tree with all the glass ornaments. And then apparently they decided to decorate the house plant to look like a beautiful Christmas tree. They did a terrible job because it's a dog and a baby decorating the tree. And then Carl, the dog, decides it's a good idea to, take the baby outside in the middle of winter in just its footy pajamas and, like a hat. So there they go, embarking on a glorious adventure out into the bitter cold with an infant on his back, leaving the door open for burglars to enter and steal all the Christmas presents. So, yeah. Now they're wandering the streets at night, and they come to this store. It says, there's a sign in the window, "Be our 1,000th customer and win this beautiful Christmas basket." Ooh. Isn't that lovely? And then there's this woman over here with her child, not even noticing the baby with riding around on a dog. Oh, and what do you know? Carl and the baby are the 1,000th customer, and the guy is like, doesn't find it strange that he's handing this dog and baby a gift basket. Like, oh, you're our 1,000th customer. And then they meet this creepy, like, minority, skinny Santa Claus, and the baby gives him his hat, and Carl gives him the Christmas basket. Like, oh, thanks for your hat. Have fun freezing to death. Help the needy this Christmas. I think the baby needs the hat more than whoever's gonna get it now. And then, they just wander around some more in the neighborhood. They pass some Christmas carolers. And then the lady's like, "Here, baby, have this scarf." Doesn't alert the authorities that there's this parentless baby wandering around in the middle of the night in the cold. Just gives her a scarf, and then they're on their way. And then Carl and the baby are left looking longingly in the window of the nice warm house where people who stay with their children on Christmas Eve gather around their Christmas tree. The baby's probably like, "Why don't my parents love me?" Yep. And then they're like looking for Santa Claus. Look out your window. Be scared to death by the friggin' baby standing outside your window. And then like they get chased by this dog and the scarf blows away, so it's like, what a waste of a scarf. And then there's this cat standing by the door of their house. And so they just kind of like let this stray dog and cat into their house. Like, I bet they don't have rabies or fleas or anything. And apparently Carl or the baby knows how to light a fire in the fireplace because it's out by the next page, and the baby just like fell asleep on the floor along with those random animals that just wandered into their home. And then Carl hears a noise, so he abandons the baby on the floor and runs outside through the door that is still open, letting all the cold air in. It's just ridiculous. And oh my god, it's the real Santa Claus with like a bajillion ferocious looking reindeer, and Carl's like, oh man, I'm gonna die. So instead of going down the chimney, Santa just walks right in the open door, gives the dirty mice some cheese, the random stray dog a bone, and then Carl's like, here, have this wet, disgusting fish, Mr. Cat. And then, oh, the baby gets a new hat now that it's inside and doesn't need it. And Carl gets a collar because, you know, he was just running around without any license on. Could have gotten caught by the dog catcher and the baby put in an orphanage. Jeez. And then Santa goes out through the chimney. Just go out the door and close the door on your way out. Like, the door is still open, probably. And then somehow Carl manages to balance the sleeping baby on his back to go up the stairs and put it in the crib, and then Carl just kind of falls asleep. He's like, yeah, I'm such an awesome dog. Risking the baby's life. It's great. And that's the end of the story. I don't know if the parents ever came back. Probably not. They probably, like, got caught in a snowbank somewhere. But yeah, that's my story. Hope you enjoyed that. Peace.